Hey friends, I thought I would do a quick tutorial about some simple character customization. Say you're a newbie character, you've already been through the tutorial zone, and you have your set of Defiant armor or the Glooming Deep armor that is provided in the tutorial, and you're not a fan of looking like a Smurf. Everything is blue, right? And you would rather it be some other color. Um, well, there is something called prismatic dye, and I've manufactured some here. It's actually made by players. You need to know some low-level brewing and pottery skill to make this. You can do a search for vial of prismatic dye on maybe even just Google it or check eqtraders.com and check there and type it in, and it should give you the recipe on how this stuff is made. And you combine it all, and you just need to have about 7 or 8, depending on what parts you want to dye. Really, for a caster, you would just need like 3 or 4, because you could just do the boots, the robe, the gloves, and the hat, because you really won't see all the other things. So if you're tight on money or whatever, there may even be someone in the bazaar selling vials of prismatic dye. Which we could test right now. This is Verona Vi server. Vial of. Don't even have to spell it all out. Just type in vial of Pris. And sure enough, there are plenty of people selling it. And you can get. So they're selling it for the minimum. The lowest is 60 plat each of prismatic dye. So you can go and find this NPC or this player character named Stupefy in the bazaar to buy vials of prismatic dye for 60 plat each. Some are charging a lot more, so I would assume they're probably not getting as many sales. So let's go to the dye. To use the dye, you just open your inventory, you hit I, and then there's this button at the bottom that says dye. So click on that, okay? And then here you have it. You have your character, and you have this window that pops up here. This will let you select the color you want for your things. So let's go with chest, since that's the most obvious, because the chest is the whole robe for a caster. Now for a warrior or a ranger that wears plate or chain, it would just be the chest area. So let's click. This is the color. On the left is the color that it currently is. On the right is the color that you want it to be. So let's say you wanted it black, and you would hit this, and then you would select the color and you hit accept. Now your stuff is not dyed yet. It's not dyed until you hit save. Now I don't actually want my robe black, but I wanted to show different color options that you can do. Dyeing it green, orange, a weird light pale blue, red, or you could go and you could click on white. And as you see, the robe already had a color scheme. It wasn't just plain white. And now you could see this gorgeous color scheme in this robe, which I think is a lot nicer looking than the dark blue or just navy blue, whatever color this is. I guess it's kind of a medium blue. It just looks a lot nicer. So let's do the head the same way. We'll go with white and hit accept. Okay, and now that looks better. It's sort of a brownish with some markings on it and that sort of thing. Let's go for the hands. We'll make them white as well. Click on white, hit accept. Okay, and then we'll go to do the boots too. So we'll go with feet. We'll click on white, we'll hit accept. So now any parts that are seen are going to be whatever color they naturally are without that just unpleasant tint in it. And now we want to hit save dye, and we used some of them, and now we can click this off. And when we zoom out, we look over here, we could see the color, and it's the color that we chose. Everything is white, or whatever color it naturally is supposed to be, which I feel looks better than the colors that it ends up looking like. I mean, it's fixed the gamma here a little bit. Just, you know, you get to see all this cool looking detail. Somebody worked hard to design this robe. You know, why not use it? And you don't look like a noob anymore. You know, you look like a much higher level than you are because you're not blue. You're not tainted with that ridiculous blue, and this will stay. Like, say later on I get a better robe. Say I get the simple Defiant or the rough Defiant, or even later the ornate, the intricate. It won't always look like this, but it will always be without any kind of dye. So it'll be whatever natural color that specific robe is supposed to be. And it always looks better than the dyed version. If you end up missing it, or you want different colors, you could dye yourself red, white, and blue for, you know, if you want to. But remember, dyeing white doesn't necessarily mean it's going to look white. It's going to look like whatever color that specific model is. Like this cap is a brownish color. The gloves are brownish. The boots also look brownish. So keep that in mind when you're getting your dye. I hope this little tip video for dye has helped you. Please feel free to hit a like or comment and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and have a great day and a lovely tomorrow.